Stop human trafficking worldwide. Human trafficking is a heinous crime. Help us to stop it. The reality of human trafficking is hard to grasp. We do not know enough about the reality of the terrifying lives of slaves. We can't understand what these slaves go through, especially young women and children. As a result, more needs to be done to highlight the horror of being a slave and work to end it in modern society. Second, the scale of trafficking is so vast and sweeping that it can be easy to view it as too big a problem for any entity, organisation, or even country to solve. And yet, there is a moral urgency to tackle this global and evil industry. More than 50 million people live in some kind of slavery around the world at present. Much of the slavery is concentrated in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East, but it also exists here in Europe. Stop Human Trafficking Worldwide believes human trafficking is one of the greatest injustices and crimes of our time. We are committed to helping end it. Trafficking of people is the trade of human beings for the purpose of forced labour, sexual slavery, or commercial sexual exploitation. Human trafficking is a violation of human rights. It is illegal globally. However, there are parts of the world still where people trade in slaves with impunity, where the financial gains are greater than the penalties. Trafficking victims are robbed of their very humanity. Those who are enslaved as workers are robbed of the fruits of their labours and the right to family life. Human trafficking can occur within a country or transnationally. According to the United Nations, an estimated 50% of trafficking victims were sex trafficked. 38% of those trafficked are used as forced labour. 46% of trafficked victims are women, 34% are children, and 20% are men. Individuals are forced to work to repay debts incurred by their families. This can occur in various industries, such as construction, agriculture, marine farming, textiles, catering, nail bars, care homes, and cleaning. In domestic servitude, victims are subjected to conditions of servitude within private homes, caring for young children and enduring mistreatment, humiliation, and long working hours. In sexual exploitation through forcible or deceptive recruitment, victims are bullied or deceived into engaging in prostitution or other forms of sexual exploitation. In organ harvesting, individuals are trafficked for the purpose of harvesting their internal organs, primarily kidneys. The illegal organ trade is driven by the high demand for kidneys, which can be transplanted with relatively low risks to the donor's life. Victims are forced to participate in various illegal activities, including pickpocketing, shoplifting, and drug gangs that use them as drug runners to deliver drugs or collect payments. There is also exploitation associated with benefit and housing fraud, illegal adoption, and forced or illegal marriages. Stop Human Trafficking Worldwide is a charity that works to raise awareness about human trafficking and help vulnerable victims around the world. This is a moral and humanitarian issue that concerns all of us. By working together, we can work to effect change and save lives. Our passionate team is made up of wide-ranging expertise and backgrounds. Together, we aim to offer the knowledge, strategic ability, and commitment to devise methods and plans that, by the grace of God, will alter the lives of people who have been trafficked and enslaved. Our organisation aims to stand with the exploited and work to help them rebuild their lives as a free human being. We will work with other humanitarian partners globally to bring those responsible to justice.
We are trying to stop human trafficking, stop slavery, modern slavery, stop modern slavery, stop human trafficking, and awareness. You can see these one which we got is the awareness for the people to saving lives, save their life before they get kidnapped. Is very important. We are supporting all the victims of the kidnaps. We help them as much as we can to save their life, their children's life, and God bless them all. They are not alone.
Our mission is to form a powerful coalition and work with the UK, other governments, and NGOs around the world. We aim to share the stories of those who have been trafficked to ensure their voice is heard and justice is done wherever possible. Our success will not be dependent on the size of our organisation nor the size of our funds, but the ability to be active and pioneering. Ultimately, our ambition is to empower the exploited to be freed and live their lives again.
We want to see the elimination of human trafficking and modern slavery throughout the world. Now that's a tough ambition and one that's going to take a lot of effort, and it won't happen overnight. It's a complex issue, and so therefore it needs a complex response. One of those parts of it is to encourage the general public to take a genuine interest and awareness of where human trafficking can be. And sometimes it's right under their noses. It can be in the local cafe where somebody's been exploited by unpaid labour or something of that nature. Obviously we need to influence government, but also we need to influence companies, and for them to be encouraged to have it as good practice that they actually do due diligence on their supply chains, on their providers of goods, and to make sure that none of them are tainted through that journey of production by modern slavery.
If we do not eradicate modern slavery and human trafficking, we are disgracing our very existence. There are some 50 million people in this world today who are the victims of modern slavery.
There's a role for everybody in public awareness. Obviously the governmental role, both national and local government, but also in terms of putting up posters in places where there may be human trafficking or where there may be people being serviced into prostitution or something of that nature, to put up posters and just make people aware, but also, as I say, for companies to actually publicise what they're doing to try to combat modern slavery.
How do we fight human trafficking? We are determined to developing new ways to promote education on this issue in schools, universities and governments here and around the world. We believe through education and awareness we can help save vulnerable people who may be victims of human trafficking. We believe the priority is for people to know this can happen to anyone, and that we should all help each other to stop anyone from becoming a victim. Our second strategy is to rescue the victims in any way possible, to help the victims restore their lives. We will introduce them to and work with organisations that will help them in their recovery. We will establish help to connect victims through information lines open 24 hours a day. No matter who you are or where you are, you can join us to fight against injustice, human trafficking, and to save lives. Your brothers and sisters in humanity need your help. You can be a voice for the voiceless, a shield for the vulnerable, and a beacon of justice. You can advise us on new ways to combat human trafficking. You can be a member of our organisation, help with fundraising, build new strategies, care for victims, prevent people from being trafficked, and help in any way you can to serve and save humanity. Be a part of our organisation to save lives and establish human rights for all across the world. Find all the information on how to join us or how to help on our website, www.stoptrafficking.co.uk.
Stop human trafficking!